So you want to learn how to play Cloud, but you're not quite sure. Well, I'm going to tell you in 3 easy steps on how you can play him. Step 1 is back air. Back air is the best move in any video game ever. If you go to twitter.com/Gimmer and you DM him and you say, "Hey Gimmer, what's the best fighting move game ever?" He's going to say, "It's back air." Gimmer's never played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but he doesn't need to because he has the confidence that Cloud's backward aerial is the best move in any video game ever outside of fighting games. You ever played Pokemon and used Solar Beam? That move is nothing. You ever played Final Fantasy? I haven't, so I can't make a reference, but that's not important. What's important is back air. That's all that matters in this world. It's Cloud's only good move. You're going to use another move, you're trash, you're throwing. Now, another move that you can use that's really good for Cloud is his up B. Do you want to know why? Because it sends you up. Do you want to know moves that send you up in Smash Ultimate? There's 4. There's Meta Knight's up B, there's Kirby's up B, and there's Donkey Kong's up B. The rest of them don't do anything. There's also Pac-Man's upper. There's 5. I'm lying. But besides that, none of them send you up. Do you want to know what also does? Sends you down. Do you want to know how many moves send you down? None. It's the only move that goes up and then it goes down. It is crucial. It is Cloud's best move. You can spam it. No one can stop you. It actually makes you invincible when you use it, along with his back air. And another great thing about Cloud is, do you know when you're at a football game and you have those things you can smack together? They're like balloons and they make a lot of noise. They're called whack-em smack'ems. Cloud's sword is like 2 of those taped together if you put a knife on the end, and the knife shoots guns. Now, what's really good about guns is that they kill things, and in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that is the name of the game, Kill Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's actually, they left that out for the Japanese rendition, but I don't hide any secrets. Now, Cloud is really good for this because he has up air. Just kidding. That move sucks. You should never use up air. Only use back air and up B. And if you're using any other move, you're throwing and you're disrespecting everyone that's played Final Fantasy 7, 6, and 13. All the Final Fantasy games don't matter. Those are the only ones that matter, and I will die on that hill. Don't tell anyone, though, because that's one secret that I will keep. I'll take that to my grave. Now, another great thing about Cloud is he has moves that don't use his sword, like his down tilt, and that is it. Every other move he uses has his sword, and that's why those moves suck, because Cloud's sword actually sucks. If anyone tells you it's good, they're wrong. Now, Cloud's down tilt, though, since it doesn't use its sword, you actually get to use a slip and slide halfway across the stage, and if you hit someone, they will die immediately if they are at 999%, which is very good, because there's a lot of top tiers whose moves don't kill that percent. Pikachu's jab, that won't kill at 999 on the practice stage at max range. Are you kidding me? That's a top tier. Cloud's down tilt, it will every time. It's insane. That move is broken. Joker has it. Joker's like the best character in the game, and they copied it from Cloud. That's how good it is. The best thing about the move is it doesn't use the sword. I don't know if I mentioned that, because Cloud's sword kind of sucks. The reason why it sucks is it's so long. It's like too long. It's like you walk into a bar, and you see Cloud's sword sitting there, and you're like, what is that even doing? Who's going to use that? And then Cloud comes out of the bathroom. He's got toilet paper stuck to his foot. How does that even happen? And he picks up the sword, and he's like, I'm using that. And you're like, well, what the hell? What do I do now? Because I've insulted his sword, and now this is an awkward situation. And then he goes to hit you with it, and then it hits you like a pool needle, and it does nothing. You are not. This sword is weak. It is useless. The only good thing it is good for is back air. Cloud's back air is actually an insane move that you should always be using, and if you're not using it, you're bad. Another thing Cloud you should always be using is limit. His limit down B. If you're not using it, you're a coward. The down B is basically the best move God could have forsaken this world with. Here's why it's so good. So what it does is it kills you, and it does 0%, and actually kills both players at 0% if you hit it at 0%. Now, most people don't know this because getting 0-0 is very difficult when you have full limit and then hitting the move. But it's actually true. It actually ends the game, and it turns into a real-life fist fight. Whoever wins the fist fight wins. So if you're going to be playing Cloud, you also want to go to the gym a lot. What are you going to work out with? It's going to be that sword, because it's really big, and it's really good for working out. Now, aside from working out, it's not very good for anything besides back air, which it's very good for. And you're going to want to take this sword, and you're going to want to bring it to the fight. You're going to want to make a mock copy. It's going to be made out of plastic. It's not going to be as effective, but really it's for intimidation. The final thing that's really good about Cloud is that he has the best soundtrack in any video game ever. Namely, the fact that you can bring any soundtrack and you can say, this is from Final Fantasy, and they'll say, which one? And you can just pick one, because I can guarantee no one has played Final Fantasy 2, 5, or 18. Now, what you can do here is you can play any song when you show up to your local, preferably Over the Rainbow. Because that song instills the most fear in people statistically. They will cower in fear when you play that song in a jukebox. You have to hold a jukebox over your head. I'm going to move the mic to show the motion of the jukebox. I know you can see that with the mic because I've moved the mic. And what you're going to want to do then is imitate Cloud's down tilt. Make sure you always have a slip and slide with you so you're most effective. And then start backyarding with the mock copy you have of Cloud's plastic sword. This will be the most effective at locals with either 70 people or 80 people. If you have over 90 people, they're not going to fall for this because there's some guy named Jimmy. He goes to all the locals with 90 people and plus. He only goes to them because he's a big shot. This guy's a big shot. Listen, he's in the big leagues. He's played against insane players. He's played against level 9 Kazuya. Like, pro players can't even beat that, and neither can Jimmy, but he's done it. He's tried, and you know what? His jukebox is not effective anymore because he's used it. He's run it into the ground. He's ruining it for Cloud mains. There's only 3 Cloud mains now. There's me, there's Jimmy, and there's this guy named Tim. Now, Tim's real name is Cola, but don't tell anyone that I told you that because he'll kick my ass because Cola also is not intimidated by my strategy of the boombox. This is very crucial information. I'm trusting you with this information. Please do not... Please... the video is over. I can't do this anymore.